Hello everyone, my name's Nessic, and today I'm going to be talking about how accuracy works in Fistful of Frags. And I'm making this video pretty much for two reasons. The first one is so that I can debunk some of the myths surrounding accuracy that are, pretty common in this game. And the other reason is so that I have a prep video for when I make weapons tutorials, and that way I don't have to keep repeating myself every time about how accuracy works, and rather I can just get back to this video if I need to. And so it's pretty common knowledge that when you shoot weapons in this game, they are not perfectly accurate, right? Accuracy is a very big part of this game. It's a big part of a lot of first-person shooters like this, like Counter-Strike also has very similar accuracy-related features. And so basically, when you fire your weapon, it'll land somewhere in a 3D cone that gets drawn when you fire a weapon. So when you click, the game creates an invisible 3D cone starting at your character and then expands outwards into the world. And the higher your accuracy is, the thinner this cone is. And so if your accuracy was 100%, which you can get with the Sharps Rifle, then it'll be a dead straight line because the cone is infinitely thin and it'll hit every single time, right? No matter how far away the target is. But if you had 100% accuracy, it'd be a huge wide cone, bullets are going everywhere, and you can do that by jumping. And if I shoot while jumping, you can see my bullets are not going anywhere near the crosshair. Look at that. And so basically the point of this is you're supposed to get close enough to your enemy that you're definitely or probably going to hit your shot if your crosshair is on the target, right? So you can see I was not quite dead center on his head, but close to it, and then the inaccuracy pulled it a little bit down. So if I were to shoot from the same spot and just hit the very side of his head, you can see I'm not quite accurate enough to hit every single time, right? And so basically what you want to do to get around this whole RNG problem, like, people will claim that it's luck and this kind of thing, but what you want to do is get close enough to your opponent that this RNG cone overlaps completely with their hitbox, right? And so obviously if you're aiming at the body, it's very easy, and if you're aiming at the head, it's a bit more difficult. And you can also use the handedness skill to change, like, how good your accuracy is in different modes. So like left-handed is the best one for one-handed shooting, ambidextrous is the best one for dual wielding and fanning as well, and I'll go over that in much more depth in another video because it's very complicated. Like you want to know for each weapon the kind of accurate range that it has where it's guaranteed to land a shot. And so obviously it's different for the head and the body. And so the Derringer, let's say I'm offhand with a Derringer. This is 52% accuracy because I'm left-handed and I'm holding it in my right hand, right? And 52 is not very good. Obviously I don't want to be shooting at someone down there with it, right? But this guy up here, right next to me, he should be alright. These are both headshots, even if I'm offhand with only 50% accuracy. And be aware that the differences between the accuracy values are actually not as much as it seems. This isn't something that I just discovered right now, I've known this for a long time, please believe me. So if you have like 71% accuracy with this Derringer and then I crouch on at 72%, no one's going to notice a difference. You're not going to notice a difference. Like maybe you can give yourself that extra 1% for the peace of mind, but it's not a big deal. But really that's about all that there is to accuracy in this game. It's a pretty simple concept overall, and once you get your head around the idea that the RNG is always there and you just need to be closer to your opponent so that it doesn't matter, then you'll be sweet and you'll be good to go in terms of shooting in this game. And so, like, you shouldn't be blaming, like, now that you know this, you shouldn't be blaming your missed shots on the inaccuracy of your guns. You shouldn't be blaming yourself, you shouldn't be blaming your mistakes on RNG. And you shouldn't be blaming it on things like tick rate and that sort of stuff either. Usually in this game, if you missed, it's your fault. If you're playing at very long range and you're just peppering at each other with navies or volcanics or something like that, obviously it's not good enough. You can see these shots are not landing. And some ranges, it will be down to luck, and maybe an enemy will get really lucky and get some bullshit kill on you, and that happens. Bugger, it happens in Counter-Strike as well with jumping AWP shots and that kind of thing, right? And you could argue in Team Fortress 2 with critical hits. But that's about all that I have to say for this video. So thanks very much for watching. I hope it helped you understand accuracy a bit better, because this is a pretty poorly understood mechanic in the community, I think. And if you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you have any comments or requests, then leave those down in the comment section. And I'll be back soon with map tutorials, weapons tutorials, where like explain the ranking system and this kind of thing. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but more videos will be coming soon. So subscribe if you want to see those, and thanks for watching.